What's up, everybody? We're back here on Willamina Forest today by Catalyzer Gaming, and if you remember from last time, we did a little bit of work here. We got I got us a road cut in here from the shop to the gas station, and that we're about to work on getting the. Well, actually, what's next is to work on the road from the gas station to the sawmill, and we'll do that today and try to get maybe a few of these trees here on the sides that we've cut, skidded up and processed, and maybe get us a load down to the sawmill. We'll see. So in case you're wondering how I did this road, it's pretty simple. I just used the plow function on the skidder, which actually, now that reminds me, I probably don't have enough money for it, but I'll show you this. Of course, I'm sure many of you are familiar with this by now, but FDR Logging came out with a Caterpillar D6 winch dozer. Yeah, so we don't have enough money. But anyway, so we'll be purchasing this at some point, probably, if nothing else, because of the blade on there. It is a plow blade, and it functions also as a just a regular dozer blade. So if we want to put down some wood chips and build a little road or something, you can do that. And then there's the winch on the back of it. Now the blade is separate. I didn't realize that at first, but you actually have to, just like these attachments here for the, the grapple loader or whatever in the fell buncher, the blade itself is a separate download, so you gotta make sure you get that. But anyway, we don't have enough money for that just yet, so we'll have to get us a few loads to the sawmill, and then we can get us a dozer. But what I'm going to do is just continue following down this road, or this, not a road, it's a little pig trail, that's what I call it. And we'll get some of these trees cut, and like last time, I'm going to put on some music, and we'll speed this up a little bit so it goes a little quicker. So we'll see you on the other side. Alright, I can see the sawmill. We're just about there. It's got a few more trees to cut. We're ready to go. We'll get us a road plowed and get it cultivated. Is how I made the other road. Makes it look a little better like a real road. And you can actually go into the settings and turn weeds off, so that way once you cultivate this road, it won't. No weeds will grow in there. Get over there. Stay over there. Alright. So let's just, for right now, let's just park this thing over here somewhere. Alright, so we got us our wood chip sell point there. I think we may have looked at this last time, but anyway, you put your logs in these racks. You may, let's see, can we, yeah, we may be able to drive in here or back in there with that one, but I think what I'm going to do is probably just pull up here and offload them with a log loader. I think it would probably be a lot easier. But let's hop in our tractor and let's get our... actually, we need the skidder first. I'm going to drop that off, and let's go ahead and hook up this cultivator though, so we'll be ready to go. Go ahead and take this on down to the... Whoa! Our cultivator is getting a little crazy on us back there. Oh well. We'll just drag it on up there. If it falls over, it falls over. Probably should slow down just a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to park that right there because we've got to get in our skidder. Gotta get that road plowed first. Yeah, there's still a lot of mods I'd like to see for Farming Simulator 19 that just haven't been done up yet for it. Some of the things I'd like to see is a dozer with some nice looking tracks that has the blade where you can rotate the blade and turn it and all that stuff, you know. It's like if we wanted to, you know, level out a spot, we could do that. Have not seen that yet. We need a yarder because we need to work on bare rock logging. There's actually a yarder spot that I made with the yarder in mind, but I know of at least one or two yarders that are out there. They're not public yet, so I'm hoping that pretty soon they'll become public and we can do some yarding on bare rock. And it'll also be nice on Rogue River too. Now with FDR's Caterpillar dozer, it does have quite a long winch cable on it, and he basically removed all the limitations on it, so you can hook up as many logs as you want to just about and pull them up. So that's one possibility we could. I actually tested that last night over on Bare Rock at the yarder landing. But nothing's out yet as far as yarders go. So kind of patiently waiting on that. Let's see, I'd like to see the AAA building materials mod come out, and the we need like a motor grader. That'd be nice. Make some roads real nice. Just things like that for road building. That'd be fun, because especially like with this map here where there basically are no roads, it'd be nice to have stuff like that where you could, you know, put down some rock and smooth it out and make your own roads and things. It'd be fun. Okay, I don't want to get too far up there and mess up my other road I made. Alright, so let's put this cultivator in action here. And hopefully those trees on the ground there won't mess us up too bad. I don't know what's up with this cultivator. It's just doing all kind of weird stuff today. Alright. I think our tractor needs a little more horsepower. We made it though. All downhill from here. Yeah, this is gonna be fun because I'm gonna have to figure out, where to put a landing in. And then first of all, we're gonna get started here in between the gas station and the sawmill somewhere right in there. We'll find us a good spot. I think I found a good spot the first video, the last video we did. At the very end there, I think I found a pretty good flat spot that we can use. But first, we got a lot of trees to pick up and process. Okay, so let's see how we did. I'm going to drive this back to the shop. Well, maybe I will. This thing is crazy. So, I mean, I get that it's rocking, but I want it to stop rocking. I'm slowing down. It's weird. Actually, well, yeah, actually I'm gonna park it right here at the gas station because I'm wanting to build a road around this side here of the gas station, and then over there on the, well, as we're facing it now, on this back side over here, I'm gonna make a road back there somewhere. It's gonna be where our landing's at. But for right now, let's see, let's get a few more of these trees picked up. Yes, it's nice. Looks a little better than just a plowed ground. I'm sure we're still keeping our load back there. lost our load. Oh well. Got to cut some more of those trees down. In fact, I'll tell you what, let's just take care of that right now. Oh, I haven't bought a chainsaw yet. Well, we'll take care of that also. We still got some work to do there, cutting some trees and clearing that area. Because what I'd like to do is be able to skid straight in from the back. But we'll get there. we'll have to get our fellow buncher back down here and really do some damage to some of these trees. Cutting with a chainsaw just ain't quite gonna be fast enough for me. Plus I can bunch them a lot better with that fellow buncher. Makes skidding them easier, so instead of doing one at a time, get a bunch of them. Well, I didn't put those near close enough. Yep, I'm gonna have to skid these logs a little bit closer. I'll tell you what, let's go ahead. We got pretty decent little pile here. Let's go ahead and get some of this stuff loaded up so we can see what we got. Because sometimes it's hard to tell how much you got until you start loading it up. Yeah, I can't wait to get this log trailer loaded up and test out our new road over there. I think the road will be fine. I just worry about the grade of it because it is kind of on a slope there a good bit on some of the road. But we'll see. Trying to go too fast. Whoa. Just about knocked it all over. Oh, good grief. Went from terrible on one side to worse on the other. I don't mind loading trailers, you know, log trailers too much, but this is probably my least favorite thing to do, just because there's so much of a chance for error. You catch one of those uprights and you've tipped the trailer over and messed up your whole load. And these shorts are a lot better than the longs loading, I think. I like doing it better, but I think I'd much rather be doing something else. We're just a little bit short. Okay, let's see if quickly we can get a few more trees skidded up and processed and loaded up. Maybe we can get us a load out of here. Oops, that's not the right. There we go. Whew, I'm about to burn up. It's hot in here. Probably don't need much. I'm just going to try to grab a few real quick and process them and then load them and see where we're at. So I would like to get a load to the sawmill today. I'm running. Oh, no, that's not me. Alright, who's calling me from Lithuania? Good grief. They call, it rings like 2 or 3 times and they hang up. I don't get it. I mean, if you're a telemarketer or something like that, what? I don't understand. What? Why? I don't know. I just don't get it. I saw where there's an app out there now. You can pay. You got to pay like a monthly fee. I think it's like, I don't know, $3 or $4 a month. I think, and it will recognize that it's a spam caller and automatically like pick up for you before it even rings your phone, and it just messes with them, like it says hello and they start talking or whatever, and then it carry out, and of course it's all digital or whatever, but it carries on a conversation with the telemarketer, which eats up their time, which I think is awesome. I can't stand telemarketers. You know, I understand when it's a real person calling and you know, it's just their job or whatever. But one time, I remember I was watching Atlanta Braves baseball game on TV, and this was back when I had a landline before. Well, I mean, I had a cell phone, but I also had a landline. Anyway, so they called my landline, and of course, I don't think I had caller ID at the time, or at that time. But anyway, so I recognized immediately that was a spam caller, telemarketer. And so I just said hello, and then whenever they started talking, I put the phone up next to the speaker for the TV, and they got to listen to the Braves game while I was watching on TV. Yeah, I guess they eventually hung up. Okay, let's see what we got here. Uh-oh. Gotta see what this is all about. Okay, well, I've got to be real quick here and we'll finish this up. And we're not going to be able to have time for the load to the sawmill today. We'll get that next time. But we will finish processing these trees we got skidded up. And that should get us pretty close. Oh, it's still too far. Alright, got that finished up. And so I'll get this cleaned up for next time, get all these little wood pieces picked up, and I'm going to try to get the photo buncher back over here and we'll cut out a few of these trees right here at the back of this spot, so I can just drive the skidder, you know, well, if I can get turned around fast enough, straight down this way, make it a lot easier. This little stump or something needs to be picked up. But then next time we'll finish out this load of the sawmill and get this trailer loaded up and get it over there and see how all that goes. And then also next time we're going to figure out where on the map that we need to be for a landing. And I think if you, it's hard to see with that ground, but if you go straight out from the gas station towards the edge of the map, I think there's a good little spot back over there. And then if you look at our land after it saves, okay, so if you look at the land, you know, we already own this piece here that's got the shop, the gas station, and the sawmill. But I'm going to attempt to cut a good portion of this. Probably not going to be able to get to all of it, because what I'd like to do is probably come up this way, go across the bridge, and then we'll come down somewhere in through here. And I'm not really sure. I guess, you know, I guess we'll have to, because we're going to have to hack a road in there, so I guess we'll have to buy that. And it's not very expensive, and that one's not too terribly bad, but we will have to cut a good bit in this little block first, get us some money built up, and then we'll have to probably buy this piece, hack a road in through there to the bridge, and then buy this piece and hack a road in here somewhere. Because what I'd like to do is maybe, let's see, there's a road along the ridge there. It looks like there may be a pretty good flat spot right there where my mouse is. We'll have to check that spot out, because that'd be pretty good. We could build us a skid road, and then we could, you know, go in here and grab some stuff. And then come over to this little spot, if that's good and flat. I have to check that out. Another spot that looks pretty flat is in this little bottom right here, so that's a possibility too. But anyway, appreciate y'all watching. We'll tune in next time. We'll probably be back on Bear Rock logging next time, because I want to test out the FDR dozer skidder winch thing or whatever, winch dozer. And then probably on Friday we'll be back here in Willamina Forest. I may throw in an American Truck Simulator video as a bonus sometime this week, because I would like to get back on that. But anyway, y'all have a good week, and we'll see you again on Wednesday. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.